And it smells good. Miss Stace cannot wait. If you're anything like me, like Miss Stace here, you can't wait. You have to try it now. This is so good. I can't tell you enough how good this is, how yummy this is. Hi everybody. So we're gonna make some quick and easy chocolate milk. Chocolate milk, actually chocolate nut milks. Vegan, definitely can be raw vegan for sure. Very easy to do. So I'm gonna start off with my mason jar. I just have a little mason jar right here. You can get as big as small as you want. But I just got this size, is the perfect size for Miss Stace here. That's the size I have. Okay, and so the first thing is almond milk. So this is processed almond milk. The best that you should do, what you should do, which I know I definitely do, I have to use this up right now for this round, but it's definitely what you do if you've never made nut milks yourself. Get yourself some almonds or Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, pistachios, whatever kind of nut or seed that you want. Soak them in water overnight until they get nice and fluffy and plump in the morning. And then you strain them, and then you add your 3 cups of coconut water. Use coconut water. I highly recommend coconut water. Into your blender, preferably a Vitamix blender, of course. High-powered, high-speed blender. Then you add your soaked nuts. Add a little bit of vanilla bean to it and a little bit of maple syrup if you want, or coconut sugar. Keep inflammation away, because we all know that cane sugar can pose a problem, because cane sugar actually does cause inflammation from what I've learned. So coconut sugar and maple syrup is a much better option, non-inflammatory, from what I've learned. That's just what Miss Stace has learned, okay guys? So that's what I've been doing over the years. Feel fabulous. I love coconut sugar and I love maple syrup. It does wonders, makes me feel wonderful. Hits the spot, I love it. So those are my options that I go to. And then you'll have a wonderful, delicious nut milk, and you can strain out the extra pulp and have it nice and smooth, or you can keep the pulp in there. Whatever floats your little boats. So if you are someone who needs something really, really quick and can't do that ahead of time, of course, there's always wonderful plant options out there you can do. There's also soy milk that you can use as well. I think almond milk is absolutely the best. It seems to be neutral, more on the neutral side, general neutral side, and pairs well with everything, I have found. So I'm using the rest of this up, so I am going to fill my mason jar up. This is really quick. I've been wanting some chocolate nut milk, chocolate milk, so I'm just gonna fill it. Not that high. And I kind of like to balance it out with a little bit of coconut water. You don't have to do this. This is just something Miss Stace does. I actually like to add just a little bit of coconut water. You may say, well, what the heck, Miss Stace? What does that do? That did nothing. Right, but you know what, for me, I can actually taste the difference. So I add a little bit of coconut water in there. That's just Miss Stace. Next, we're gonna do maple syrup. So you can also do, like I said before, coconut sugar or agave syrup. I have found agave syrup, that's a whole nother topic, I think, but I think maple syrup does absolutely the best. So we're gonna do this carefully. Big jar of maple syrup. I'm gonna add probably about, that's probably enough, fills the bottom there. And then there is the chocolate part. So if any of you have not found out by now, there's a lot of different options than milk chocolate. You definitely don't want to use milk chocolate, because milk chocolate has dairy, and we don't want to go that route. For many, many reasons, because it is very, very unhealthy, not good for you, and honestly, it really just doesn't taste good either. I remember growing up having milk chocolate every once in a while. I'm like, what's the big hype about milk chocolate? You know, I was never a fan. But now that I have been plant-based, vegan, raw vegan for many years now, I actually do enjoy chocolate every once in a while, and there are many sources you can get it from. So there's cacao powder, And so that's the cacao powder that I currently have right now. So it's a big container here. And then big container here. And then I have, well, this is cocoa powder. There's also carob powder, which I think is actually the healthiest form to get, because if you actually watch a lot of different raw foodists out there, they kind of have an issue with cacao powder. So I don't know if there's something about the cacao fruit. I haven't looked into it very deeply, very much, so I'm not quite sure what the bad things are about cacao, but I find to be just fine on it. So it does come from a fruit, so no milk in it, no dairy, just in it, chocolate straight from the plant. Amazing. And then, like I said, the carob pods or carob powders, really good too. But then I have cocoa powder. So this cocoa powder came from somebody at my work. She was in the Caribbean and she came back and she surprised me with some cocoa powder from over in the Caribbean. So that's the kind of cocoa powder I have. All it is unsweetened cocoa powder. That's all it is. And so this is delicious. This is delicious. So from the cocoa bean, which, oh my gosh, this is really, really good. So it's essentially like your hot chocolate, just no dairy or anything. So let me get a little steam. This stuff can be pretty powerful, just like the cacao powder, but I'm probably gonna put about maybe that much, maybe a tablespoon in there. So, and it smells good. And then you just put your lid on there. See, no blender required. And shake it up. Shake it up. And actually what you want to do is you want to let it set just for maybe like 15 minutes to a half an hour. Kind of let the powder kind of, you know, soak into the almond milk, and then give it another shake, and it'll turn chocolate milk. And or you can put it in your blender, but this is no blender required. This is very simple and easy to do, quick and easy to do, delicious, very delicious. Alrighty guys, so it looks like it's good enough to kind of take a sippy sip for you guys. It still has to sit a little bit longer, but Miss Stace cannot wait. If you're anything like me, like Miss Stace here, you can't wait. You have to try it now. So it's not completely done, but it's good enough. So I'll just take a sippy sip, tasty taste. Yummy. Perfect balance of sweetness, cocoa, chocolate, and creamy milk. Creamy almond milk. That is delicious. You can even add some vanilla bean to it, which will really heighten this to another level too. But the almond milk that I have is sugar-free. It's unsweetened, so it's got no cane sugar in it. So I'm sweetening it up myself with maple syrup. So, and it's the original almond milk too, so it's not like vanilla almond milk, because there's a lot of different variations, varieties you can choose from. But I just get like the original plain one and add my own healthy stuff to it. So you guys, remember to love being raw, remember to love being vegan, whole foods, plant-based, whatever floats your little boats. Just remember to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, literally, okay, you guys? Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I will see you next video, okay? Bye, guys.